kind of hits you eventually, um, that you're never going to see them again for the rest of your life. You know, everybody that you were around for most of your life, now you'll never see them again for the rest of your life. And that's a hard thing for the mind to fully grasp, at least my mind. Just like, no contact felt like the right move when I did it. But, you know, it kind of hits you later on. You're like, I'm no contact forever, you know, for the rest of my life. So it's kind of weird, um, and definitely uncharted territory for myself. And I don't know, very uncharted territory, being out in the unknown, you know, head on, um, leaving your whole past behind you, basically, leaving religion behind you, leaving family behind you, to you don't know, to the open world, the unknown, basically. And that's a hard thing for the mind to grasp, because your mind got used to their environment, your mind got used to their world, you know what I'm saying? But now it's gone. The whole world, that whole environment that you were born into is gone now, you know, and you'll never see it again. And so your mind has to grasp that reality eventually that it's over, you know. Um, it is over. That chapter is done, you know. Never, never to be repeated, you know. You served your contract with it. You served your time with it. It's never to be repeated. You got what you wanted out of it, to learn out of it. Um, and then you're in uncharted waters, basically, of the unknown, uh, wide open world, basically, that you've never lived in before. Like a less controlled world of you. You're not as controlled as you used to be, and so your mind has to get used to that. There's that freedom, that there's no one controlling you anymore. You know, not really. Not a physical person is not controlling you anymore. So your mind has to readjust to having no authority over you, or no, you know, slave owner person over you. You know what I'm saying? That you're used to. Your mind has to get used to not having that anymore, um, which isn't a bad thing. But anyways, that's all I really wanted to say. Cause like today, I'm just like, fuck. I'm 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 no contact for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's a big reality and responsibility too. Responsibility, uh, for yourself. You can't point the finger at them anymore. As the cause of your problems. They may have caused a lot of problems and a lot of pains and psychological issues, but I mean, when you're on your own, you're on your own, so you can't really point the finger at them anymore. So I gotta take full responsibility of myself, despite despite what they did, or despite all of it. Despite the whole weird experience I went through. Um, I have to take responsibility for myself from this point forward. So which which is a good thing for me, I think, because um, as you take responsibilities yourself, it seems like no one can fuck with you as much, you know, because you're not on anybody's like uh, phone plan, or you're not under anybody else's roof. You know, you don't have to play by their rules anymore, you know, so, which is a good thing. So you're kind of outside of their rules that they had for you, that, you know, when you lived under their roof. But, anyways, it is a hard thing for the mind to grasp. It's the psychological part that I struggle with, the psychological separation, uh, the psychological everything, the psychological connection, all that, you know. That's the part I really struggle with these days, is the psychological connection to a predator, basically. But how do you explain that to somebody? Like, oh, my mind's struggling with the connection with this predator from a distance. You know, anybody except for a survivor wouldn't even know what the hell I'm talking about. You know. But, anyways, that's all I wanted to say for this video, because I felt like letting this shit out right now, because it's bugging me, because like my mind is like, damn it, it's really fucking done. You know, it's done. It's over. You know, no contact ever again. So it's the real, it's the real thing. So, anyways, that's all I want to say.